Hey y'all, hey, so I'm back. Life started lifing. So this is part 2 of the part 1 video I already posted on my YouTube channel. So anyways, I'm going to be talking about this full moon in Cancer that we're about to have on January the 13th. I think it was 24 degrees of Cancer. And Eastern Standard Time, it should arrive at 5:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? All right, so while I'm talking about this full moon in Cancer, I'm going to do my eye mask. All right, so, oh man, something is going on with YouTube. All of a sudden, I lost 500 followers. I just seen that. That's crazy to me. Like, how? Oh man, I know I ain't posted in a while, but it ain't been that long. 500 followers. I gotta ask what's going on. So anyways, new full moon in Cancer. This is our first full moon of 2025. And Cancer is the first cardinal sign of summer. So Cancer is the first zodiac sign of summer, and it's a cardinal sign. So what does that mean? I always say that cardinal signs are great at starting things, but then they need a fixed sign to come in and kind of help them keep it going. So Cancer is, I think it's June 21st to July 20th or something like that. I think. Don't quote me on that, y'all. Somewhere in there. That's in Western astrology, and sidereal astrology is something completely different. So, anywho, this full moon in Cancer. So, it's coming in at 24 degrees. So, it's not gonna be in Cancer very long. The full moon's not gonna be in Cancer very long, but we already feeling the energy. It's a high emotional energy, very high emotional energy, and it is about, I'm sorry y'all, I just used a 24 karat gold eye treatment mask. I'll definitely put it down I got it off Amazon. And then I put this in the first video, the lip scrub, and this is the lip mask by Handmade Heroes. This is a lip mask. I did the lip scrub in the last one, so let's just go ahead and put this on. Okay, so anyways, Cancer, full moon. So guys, I always tell people that, Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the symbol of Cancer is a crab. And if you ever think about a crab will go into its shell if it perceives any type of threat, okay? So, that should let you know that Cancers can be very sweet, but they can also be nurturing, but they can also go into their shell and not talk. And typically, they can be very private, too. So, most people associate Cancer with being emotional and moody. And again, Cancer can't help it. The zodiac sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay, guys? So, the moon is the ultimate feminine energy, and it also represents fertility. So, any of you who are wishing to have a baby or get pregnant or start a business, now is a good what I like to call fertile moon. So, also this is a good time to trim your edges. Anytime there's there's 3 water sign full moons in the year. So this is the first one. The next one will be Scorpio, and the third one will be Pisces. So that is a good time to get your ends clipped if you are trying to grow your hair out, okay? Any full moon in a water sign is a good time to get your ends clipped. So, what is this moon triggering? It is triggering emotional responses. Now, people tend to think about being emotional as crying, but that's not necessarily the case. You can be angry, sad, grumpy. Think of any type of emotion. You know what I'm saying? So you can definitely, this moon is going to trigger your emotions. It's also going to trigger you to want to talk. Talk about your emotions, talk about your feelings, kind of like put things out there. So yeah, just be aware. And then if you find yourself like reflecting and then you want to talk. So who do you want to talk to? You want to talk to somebody who you consider to be a safe space for you, where you can just, no matter what you say, they're not going to judge you. No matter what you say, you want to talk to somebody who's going to listen to you. And when I say you want to talk to somebody, it's just like you already know who this person is in your life, or people, So you may definitely feel led to reach out to a special person in your life that you feel like you can be. Typically, it's someone who you feel nurtured by. So somebody who you feel safe with. Is the person that you typically reach out to during this Cancer energy. But again, it can trigger emotions. It can trigger reflections, deep thought. I like to call process. Like one of my favorite songs by her, the artist Her, is called Process. Man, and Her is a Cancer. Okay? And yes, and Solange and Her, I love their music. Both of them are Cancers. My son loves their music too, so yeah. Anyways, when I play their music. So you might feel like you want to talk and get things off your chest with somebody who you feel is a safe space for you. And I mean, like, it'll come out like verbal diarrhea. Like, this is what happened. Okay? All right. What else is this moon? Now, this is a sensual moon. Like, all the water signs are sensual moons. So you could feel like you want to do more self-care. You could feel like you want to take care of yourself more, nurture yourself more, nurture others around you more. It's definitely one of those feels, one of those that Philly type of energy, touchy Philly type of energy. So you could feel led to want to cuddle, want to be with your kids, be in your home. And it's crazy that, it's snowing in quite a few places. And then you have all that stuff going on the West Coast as well. I'm on the East Coast, so. But yeah, it has this energy of bringing people together. But again, it's not all this. It doesn't have to be like a mushy energy, y'all. Keep that in mind. That Cancer isn't like most people associate Cancer with pushovers, but that's not the case. Like, they'll get at you. Look, Mike Tyson's a Cancer, 50 Cent's a Cancer, Kevin Hart's a Cancer. It's a lot of Cancers in this world that ain't gonna tolerate no crap from nobody. So let me just say that during this moon, I'll also post different herbs and different. I'll also be posting different herbs, different crystals that you can use to manifest during this moon. Also, you want to look at your rising sign. If you know your rising sign, you want to look at your rising sign and what house your rising sign falls in. I will also post a chart to help you with that. If you don't know your birth time, it'll be a little difficult to find your rising sign, so just go by your sun sign. But yeah, I will post some links to some free, where you can get free birth chart readings and stuff. So you always want to look at your rising sign. So look at what house your rising sign is falling in for this moon, because that'll show you where things might hit you emotionally. And I'll just give an example. If this moon falls into your third house, so the third house is that of siblings, neighbors, communication, So you could find yourself like really wanting to talk to your siblings about different things. Or you just might feel led to nurture your connection with your siblings. If this moon falls in your fourth house, you might just want to be in your house and be, decorating your house or something. And Cancer actually, the zodiac sign of Cancer actually rules the fifth house. So yeah, not the fifth house, the fourth house. Why did I say the fifth house? Sorry, y'all. Man, Cancer rules the fifth house. Just like every zodiac sign rules a house, so Cancer rules the fourth house. I don't know why I keep saying the fifth house. Cancer naturally rules the fourth house, so that's the house of your home, your family, your foundation, your mother energy, children, fertility, all that stuff. There's some fertility or creative energy in the fifth house too, but it's not ruled by Cancer. Okay, so I would say the best thing that you can do, like, during this energy to get your emotions out, like, if you feel like your emotions are unstable, you feel like you're moody, again, if you are a Cancer or any water sign, this moon is going to be intense for you. If you have water in your chart, this moon is going to be very intense for you, okay? But, and I want to say the fire signs too. Definitely the cardinal signs for sure. So Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. Those are the cardinal signs. So you just want to make sure that if you have a hard time expressing yourself, let me just say that, then you might want to text or write it out, like in a letter, write it in your journal. If you find it hard to communicate with your words, or if you just feel too emotional to talk, you know what I'm saying? You might just want to communicate with your, like, in a written form, like, journal, whatever. What else? Definitely try to take some time to reflect before you react. I would say that. Because again, this moon is going to trigger a lot of people to want to react. And the emotions may not always be good emotions, y'all. It may be anger. It may be, you know what I'm saying? So you just might want to use a little bit of discretion. Know that this energy is super, super strong. This is a super strong moon. And the energy can already be felt right now. Okay? So that's it. I'm going to get off my soapbox. But I just want to drop this little tidbit on the Cancer full moon. Again, we are still under a few retrogrades. So the retrogrades on top of this Cancer full moon, y'all, please use your words. Like, don't get into a fight. Don't get into anything crazy. Just try to use your words and talk through things with people. That's going to be very important. Like, because even if you are in your feelings, there's a way that you can talk it through with people in your life without having a negative reaction. So I'm going to leave you all with that. And I hope that majority of you feel the love and the nurturing, and you somewhere booed up in this cold weather. Are you somewhere with your family trying to figure things out? But yeah, I really am hopeful that this moon will not take people down a dark path, okay? Because it can take people down a dark path. So stay on the path of light, please, guys, and be safe out there with all these, fire on one coast, snow on the other. And I will see you all and talk to you all next time. Oh,